dreams. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Fruity beauty, fat flights, but she shapes to be. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen. Ruling girl world like it's her scene. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Fruity beauty, fat flights, but she shapes to be. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen. Ruling girl world like it's her scene. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. Baddest woman with a smirk so mean. In the murky depths of live stream. She tears down the walls with the wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile. Leaving haters burned, exiled. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. Baddest woman with a smirk so mean. In the murky depths of live stream. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile. Leaving haters burned, exiled. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Leaving haters burned, exiled. Living each moment without a damn care. Streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign. Feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care. Streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign. Feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care. Streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign. Feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. Baddest woman with the smirk so mean. In the murky depths of live stream.
Good morning from me and my mean smirk. How the hell are you? Happy Saturday. Kind of shocked, me and the family are well. Somebody's still asleep, so I'm going to try to, I don't know, this is probably going to be a long live stream, you guys, so it might have to be a two-parter. I don't know. We'll see. Good morning. Hello, Erin. I saw you come in. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Bethany, where have you been? Good morning to you. Free the people. Hello, hello. Lori, hi. Let me see. Boomer. Okay, I may catch some of the live, but I'll probably be on the rewatch, going off on it to a gig in a bit. Okay, have a good day, Boomer. Have a good day. Definitely watch on the replay. There's going to be a lot of shit talking. So FYI, I feel like I use this background whenever I have a lot of stuff to say. So in a nutshell, I don't know, Foodie's still doing what she does, but everything else around her is a fucking mess, okay? Yesterday, I wanted to show you guys the FFG rage over on Kick, and I locked myself out of Twitter. I think anyways. I don't know. It was down. All I know is it was down, and then I kept checking to see if it was back up. And then once it was finally back up, it was like, no, bitch, you tried too many times. So then I was locked out. So we went on an hour-long walk, which was actually amazing. I do have to say, I did ask my sister to go on a hike with me in the hills, but we're actually going to go into the mountains with you guys. We're aiming for tomorrow morning. If it doesn't happen tomorrow morning, just know it's going to happen like in the next several days, okay? But I'm excited to do that with you guys. The mountains, I don't know, it's a whole other land up there. All right, and we're going as a family, so nobody try any funny shit. My boyfriend told me yesterday, sorry. He's like, you stress me out when you go on your walking lives. And it cracks me up. I'm fine. Like, I'm safe. Like, the thing is, I have very nosy neighbors, and like any car that they don't recognize, they're calling the police. So we also have a great camera system. And ways to protect ourselves. So don't fuck with me. Don't try and find me. I don't want to be found. Thank you. All right, let me share my Twitter screen. And hold on, I need to split my screen. Oh, yes, I have so much shit to talk today. Ruby, where have you been to? I feel like maybe I have just missed you guys. I don't know. Sometimes when I go off into my Twitter land, I don't see who comes in because I don't want to get distracted. So please just know if you ever come in after I do my first hellos, I really appreciate you being here and I'm not purposely trying to ignore anybody, okay? All right, so FFG is live on Kick and says, Yo Mama was having phone, with Amberlynn Reed, Smex. She also mentioned something about ALR recycling a pink toy between Yo Mama and Emily. Then I made her rage and I got blocked. Okay, here's what I want to say. She made this big thing out of if we wanted to confront her, we could on Kick. No, you cannot confront her anywhere. Her hug box is tighter than Chantel's. So I thought I'd get to go and have some sort of conversation or back and forth, but her skin is so thin for such a big girl that I was banned within 2.5 seconds. And let me remind you, please, that she has no mods. So anybody you seeing being deleted or blocked, it's all FFG doing that. Good morning, Sue. Hey, Dane. Is she monetized on Kick? I believe so. All right, so I'm probably going to speed her up a little bit because I have a lot of long clips to play, just in general. Okay, I don't like Yo Mama, but I don't believe this phone thing. I just don't. For one thing, like, how does FFG and now Mr. Snowflake, who is like really good friends with FFG, how do they have this information that could have only happened between two people, which was ALR and Yo Mama, right? How do they somehow have this? And I don't believe that Yo Mama's wife would let him into the LCU to work alongside Amberlynn if this ever happened. Remember, there was a time, for one thing, FFG is trying to spin what actually happened and why he was forced off the internet. Yo Mama was talking about people's kids. And he was talking, much like FFG does, about something horrible that happened to a 4-year-old. Yaba called his wife. She had no idea what he was doing online, and then he disappeared for a while. He scrubbed his channel clean, and then he was magically into the LCU. That's seriously how I remember it happening. I don't know about anybody else, but now they're spinning it that his wife made him leave because of phone Smex. I'm going to skip her intro. I mean, or we can play it and vape during it. I don't want her to strike me. So actually, if she does strike me, I do have a Rumble and I'll go there and I'll just become a FFG stream sniper. The kids are back in school. I have a little extra time. Foodie Beauty's boring me. So, Good morning, everybody. Nick, how is your vacation going? I worship your ass. All right, let's see.
StreamYards.
Good morning.
Here we go.
Hello. Oh my God, 911. Hello. Are we live? Do you guys hear me? I can see you. I'm so excited. I couldn't figure out how to get the chat onto the frickin' StreamYards, and I figured it out. NASA.
If you vape with me during this, because trust me, you're gonna need it. She is like maddening to a whole new level. Like I'm not a violent person, but she makes me want to go outside and throw some trash cans around. I don't know.
I hope you're watching. Oh my God. Hello, girl gang. Good to see you over here on the Kick. I'm going to be straight with you guys. We have kicked, maybe 4 times before in the past. And it was always when we wanted to get too randy for YouTube, too randy for the Twitch. So we made a Kick. And it was a casual little Kick, and it was on the side of something, we knew we had it. We could come over here and get randy. Well,
why she call it Randy?
And I went looking into the TOS of this platform yesterday. I don't want another debacle like what happened yesterday on our
deleted by moderator. Pay attention to the chat, you guys, okay?
Twitch. We'll get into that, okay? The video has been taken down, and as promised, that's what we're gonna play today, okay? I'm gonna play that video for everyone who missed it yesterday. And yes, it was removed, okay? So like I said, went looking into the TOS of this platform, and wouldn't you know it, it is loosey-goosey over here. Oh, there's AI mods. Okay, I don't know if we have mods yet, but there's AI mods. And
you don't. You're the mod, and you're busy deleting a lot of people.
For today, that'll do the trick. I will figure out mods. This is a learning curve,
Emmy.
if you will. Please have patience with your Renaissance baby. If you can't hear, go out and come back in. Oh, thank you for
Are you? Oh my gosh, I got a new vape yesterday. It's a Pac-Man Switch. And it goes between Jolly Ranchers and I forget the other one. Hold on, I can make it light up and maybe it'll tell me. Jolly Ranchers and Cherry Skittles. And I can alternate from side to side. And the Jolly Ranchers taste like Jolly Ranchers. Oh, play.
putting that in the chat. I forgot that used to happen sometimes. Okay. What was I saying? Wait, you had to reboot? Okay, well, I'm glad you did. Hope you're here now.
Okay, so I followed her because you had to be a follower for 6 minutes in order to say something.
Great.
Oh.
It's funny because I can see the comments that the AI mod is blocking. That's interesting. Okay. Again, forgive me. Learning curve. No, I'm very, very new to this kick. So I went looking into the TOS, like I'm saying. There it's loosey goosey over here. I don't say you can do anything. Obviously, every platform has the rules and stuff, but compared to how tight Twitch and YouTube are, this is nice. I read it last night, like, my mouth kind of suits this place. That's well, no, I don't have to be all. That's all I can say about that. I can say almost whatever I want over here.
Oh, and she has BBJ blocked, FYI, in her kick chat. So you have to find other ways to say BBJ. You cannot say it. That's the AI mod deleting.
Fuck yeah, hell yeah! I love kick already. I'm gonna be straight with you guys. I like it here. Can you say fuck? You certainly can. Lime Jello, good to see you, girl. Oh my God, Lime Jello, and it's green because it's kick. What? Some things just work out in life, don't they? Let's talk about shit. Let's talk about shit. What should we
She's
like
a
to talk
coward.
about? Would you like to talk about how I am removed from the YouTube platform, and yet all the bitches in girl world keep making their little streams, keep making their little hours and hours of talking about your girlfriend? I mean, like, do you have a great time? You're
are.
nuts, but knock yourself out. Makes me cackle. It does. When you're promising to dedicate part of your year to somebody who's not even on the platform, or making multi-hour still streams about somebody who's not on the platform.
Bitch, you were just on the platform like just yesterday. If Chantel was kicked off of YouTube, you'd still be covering her, right? You'd still be dedicating hours to her. You don't like the heat, do you? So now we can't talk about you because you're no longer on YouTube. Well, you shouldn't have given us plenty of material to talk about.
I don't know.
She's
Kind of tells me
pissed.
that your reactions suck balls. No one gives a fuck. You're boring as shit or preachy as shit. And this is all you have now. So, I mean, good for you. I don't know what to tell you, but live your best life. I'm going to be over here talking that shit,
She is
taking off the filter. And it's going to be a learning curve for me to take that filter off because of YouTube all these years. You know, you like, oh, you learn to stop yourself. You learn to shut yourself up.
You obviously didn't learn to because they removed your channel. So what do you mean this filter? You've never had a filter. You've actually been the most vile person I've ever heard on YouTube. Oh, hold on. Where did the sound go? There we go.
There are AI mods. Yeah, there are AI mods. I'll figure out how to put on human non-bot mods.
Cindy?
Hold on. Someone's getting rid of that AI mod a few times. Yeah, you're on my last nerve. Oh, no, wait, that wasn't enough. Oh, okay, bye. Okay, bye.
You're not allowed to hold her
Back
accountable.
to the StreamYards.
She doesn't allow you to hold her accountable over there. So I'll her, oh, come over to Kick and confront me. She's full of shit. She can't handle when, FFG? When?
Unlike Twitch, we can reverse back to the beginning of the stream for those that came late. Oh, can you? That is so good to know. I haven't like caught, let's say, a Chantal over here while she's been live to test that out at all.
Oh, yeah. She was really mad at Free the People. She was deleting all of his comments. All of them.
Hey, Lynn.
Be kind.
Oh, Lori. Lori, is that you, Lori? Wait. Flashbacker, what's the matter with you? There you are, Laura.
Savage.
Oh, can you not have human mod? You know what? I'll figure this out later. We'll figure this out later. Oh, I don't really give a shit about damaging the chances of being a partner and making money. I don't. But thanks for the heads up. We're not being all Chantal-y about it. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, I mean, like, hey, you're a lab owner too. No one cares. No one cares. No. You're not allowed to say the F word at work, so you say bunch back. You called Laura a whore and it deleted you. Ironically, this one was not deleted. They love the inconsistency of it all.
Hey,
Good job.
sunshine.
Wait, you can say cock, but not. See you next Tuesday, I suppose. Interesting. We'll have fun with this for a few days. I'm sure we will. All right. So back to what we were talking about. You think I remember?
You're about to lie about your mama.
Amber. Okay, the Amber. That's right. That's right. Now, some of you might already know this. That's fair. There's a little bit of Amber tea. A little bit of Amber tea that has to do with Yo Mama. Slow Mama, as I like to call him. Just ignore if you've heard this before, but has everybody seen that picture of Amber with the pink dildo, if you will, in her hand? I think you can say dildo. I don't think it matters here. Yeah, Amber with the fucking pink dildo in her hand, that picture that I've been circling around. There's more pictures than that. You want to take a wild guess at who she had originally, or who she sent those pictures to? And no, it's not just Justin. It's not just Justin Feeder. You want to take a guess? Wait. Before you take the guess, let me give you another little piece of that to go with. There wasn't just pictures. You want to take a guess at who she was having phone sex with? But then their wife walked in and literally caught them in the middle of having phone sex together. It was Yo Mama. Yo Mama's wife literally catches them in the act of the phone sexuality time. Okay.
She shows no receipts, by the way. None whatsoever. We're all just supposed to take her word for it, and she's a liar. I can't stand Yo Mama, and I never thought I'd see the day where I'm like, this is fucked up. Like, because her reputation's ruined, she's going to go for everybody else. Like, there's enough stuff to cover and say about Yo Mama that's true without lying, right? I don't believe it. Press 1 if you believe her.
And she sent him a bunch of stuff.
Trust me, bro, right?
And then
Joe
recycled said stuff and sent to Justin Feeder the same stuff. And then did you also hear today's tea that Justin Feeder is cheating on Amberlynn with a Canadian girl? Eh? Dee Dee, I swear to God, it's you.
0.
That would actually be fucking hilarious if Dee Dee liked that the most too. I wiped it the most. I wipe it the most.
Did you guys hear that? That it came out that Justin or Emily also has a girlfriend in Canada. Remember when we were wondering like where Foodie was getting all this extra money from? And then I remember what she was saying just the other day with her being fine with basically being a mistress. You know, somebody that's spoken for, but wants to have a little fun. She said she wants to be the one who gives them a little fun.
Oh,
I'd have to be high to believe her, and I don't get high. I don't know. Amber's
that's
pretty
the tea.
desperate.
That is the tea. Oh God, Dee Dee's about to open her own Arby's. And
I think my 6 minutes is almost up.
Blech.
And then she goes off on me.
Maybe. Inshallah. You never know. Oh,
Kite.
Yo Mama relationship arc incoming. Someone reminded me today that Yo Mama used to be pretty open about being into bigger ladies. And he's now trying to like downplay, is that the right word there, or pretend like that wasn't a thing that he very much was open about before. Can you imagine? Okay,
Can you imagine?
You're Yo Mama's wife. Like, it's one thing you catch your spouse cheating or something. I think that's, I mean, sadly, kind of normal, you know, something a lot of people have experienced before. You literally catch your husband.
She did.
Having phone sex
Hi, Diane.
with Amberlynn. Amber fucking Reed. I can't.
So all this because you stood them up and they were mad about it.
I've been absolutely still cheating. Yes. I'm not saying it's not. It absolutely is. But then there's a level of, I need to laugh for like 12 hours straight about this now. I can't stop laughing because I heard this. Yo Mama and mop legs.
Hold on.
Your mama's into it. Apparently. Well, Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, do you think?
Thank you. Be kind. Emmy, welcome
she
to the
showed
Brady
legs.
Bunch.
Why is that the biggest question I have in all this? That would be
Oh
my
my
most,
gosh.
I would be more like, oh, taken back if she showed legs
Thank
than the
you
fact that they were.
again. Thank you again. I said, do you have receipts or are you lying again? Welcome to the Breezy Bunch, Glass Gal. Be kind. Thank you. I love you. Do you have receipts or are you lying again? Also, please ask your dad to stop tweeting at me while he's under the influence. Good morning, Ricky Bobby.
You know, having phone sex since she was sending him stuff. Oh my God, I found you. Yes. I'm glad you did. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Oh, Dell. Oh, I need to pick me up this year so far already. Fuck. What if we get legs in 2026? Oh, I want the legs. I want the legs. It's so good. Yeah. I want to see the legs. Everybody wants to see the legs. Most people want to see the legs. I don't care. It is what it is. Oh, didn't you assault an elder? You talking about Breezer? Yeah, she did. Drunk ass Breezer got drunk and beat the shit out of her grandpa. They got arrested for it. Oh. She would. It's always the sweetest ones that are the most stuck up. I wonder if you use that little Breezer voice when you called your grandpa over to deg him. Hey, Grandpa, I just need to talk to you for a minute. Whoosh. Yeah, get the fuck out of my face, Breezer, you stupid ass. Yeah. Anywho, that's right. Thanks for no.
Sorry, I was muted. This says more about her than it does about me. Everything she's saying, like she makes fun of abuse because she's abusive. She makes fun of punching people because she allegedly decked her elderly landlord who was in a wheelchair. Chased a coworker with a broom. All the topics she makes fun of, like it turns out that's what she really is, right? And then I think about the topic she talks about every single day regarding the 4-year-old. It makes me seriously wonder about her. No, this is from
Never just a grown-ass person who
Friday.
sounds like a muppet. Never. Yeah, poor grandpa. Poor grandpa indeed. Anywho, back to what we were talking about. So that's the
My grandpa loved me. Your own family hates you.
tea with Amber, your mama. Oh, and Justin Peter cheating. Love that. Love that for all of them. Honestly, they deserve it. Yeah. Yesterday we were live on the Twitch. Okay. We said some things at the. We said, I'm not putting it on us. This is a
I
me
know,
thing.
Cindy.
I said some shit yesterday when we started that stream.
Mrs. M. Oh, she's just got her big old 6X panties in a bunch. Angriest stoner I've ever encountered. Mimi said, thank you for the advertisement. She is the only foodie beauty reaction channel I will watch. Thank you for the super chat, Mrs. M. Now I know where to find her. Oh, good. But if you ever miss her, I'll be recapping her kick streams over on my YouTube channel. I know you're watching. Hi, Mimi. Nightlight said she totally lost it. Her past couple of streams sounds like she's drunk or on something. Definitely a foodie or something. Definitely a foodie 2.0. I said she's hitting that bottle hard. I don't know. A former drunk can tell a current drunk. Ark said her blocking, yapping, and the whole drama that's been going on since Chris's reveal is like watching a glorious train wreck in slow motion. FFG sounds like a mosquito. She does. Then, oh my gosh, that's the most annoying sound. Senorita said, why is she hiding? I said, because she's bigger than Chantel. Anxiety said, I hate words with no receipts. And Susan said she isn't bigger than Chantal. I beg to differ, Susan. I beg to differ. She had, last time we saw her, she had the same amount of chins as Chantal. There's a reason why she hides. So FFG is going off and off and off. Shadow Hair said, today Yaba criticized FFG because her dog ate poo while on a walk. She says not taking her dog to the vet immediately constitutes abuse, neglect. And then it says something about Zachary Michael spending money on concert tickets instead of treating his dog. I don't know anything about that. Frenchie said, Little didn't eat poo. She ate some shit on the street, meaning picked up and chewed some random trash she found.
If lazy animal neglecting Yaba actually walked her dogs and didn't live in the middle of buttfuck nowhere, she'd know that some dogs do that shit. Delete the obituary, she says. Can you imagine going through life this fucking miserable? Okay, hold on. Oh, Charlie said that she has a full copy of FFG's Twitch stream. It's going to be a very entertaining first quarter of the year. I appreciate her dedication. Okay, hold on. Someone emailed me these. Everything's going to be out of order, you guys. There's going to be FFG, Lol Cow Bus, all kinds of things mixed in. Barbecue Chicken said someone emailed me these pictures saying Foodie is on Arab TikTok. That's why she's getting all these Arab men battle requests. I don't understand how that works, though. Anyone know how you can change that? VPN. Yeah. She's looking for her next victim. I mean, even though Salah is still talking to her, like, I don't know, the scammer's still gonna scam. I don't think she would ever be allowed around his family now. After everything, do you? Like, realistically, those two are done. She just hasn't come to terms with it yet. Buttered Crumpet said Amber might be bigger, but she sits up at work. Every platform, every stream, every day, Foodie lays. I bet Tommy loved those two heavy hitters next to each other. Bet she sent 40 nuggies each. We have some Amberlynn stuff. It's going to take a minute to get to. But I will not even be clicking on Lol Cow Bus anymore. It ended up coming out. I think it was on live. Scooter didn't realize he was on live and said that this was all planned and they've been doing this for 3 days. So Amberlynn acting like she's being asked these random questions about Beck. Bullshit. It's all on Roxy's channel. All right, hold on. Oh. So there's going to be a lot more that we're going to be talking about busy. But this lovely, lovely lady that I've been talking to has blessed me with DM showing how obsessed Busy is with me. She keeps a notebook on me, you guys. A notebook. That's insane. And then she wanted to make one on Kalari. I had to make a notebook dedicated to shit Breezy has said and done because it's too much to remember. And I think it's time to start a Kalari notebook. And then she's been spreading that I'm somehow lying about having MRIs while I have a spinal fusion. And so she's telling everybody I'm lying. What I do have is receipts. Sometimes I'm just so fucking lazy that I don't want to go through years worth of screenshots. This is my spine. Definitely not lying about any conditions. I have degenerative disc disease, all kinds of shit, right? My bones break very easily. I have compression fractures in my spine. It's basically my whole spine is degenerating, right? I have herniated discs, bulging discs, a whole ton of shit problems. But somehow I just keep trucking along. But apparently I'm lying. Anyways, so she says, I'm pretty sure I just heard Breezy's baby. Oh, I asked what her obsession, the amount of time she brings up the father of my child. Like, I don't even think about this guy as much as she yaps about him. Like, she was convinced at one point she heard him in the background of a live, and that's why I sounded so happy lately. I don't know where the dude is, so I don't know how to tell you. Let's see. Hold on. Trying to get to the part. I don't know if I posted where she said, she said, I'd love to know how someone with a metal rod and screws is able to have an MRI when it uses magnets. So every time I have an MRI, I have to sign this form waiver saying that I don't have, I believe they're called Harrington rods, which they used to put into people's spines like 15, 20 years ago, right? Well, they've chosen other ways since then. I don't know. I don't have the rods that are going to make me stick to a magnet. I wish I didn't have to get MRIs. So then I had to show her, because I know she's watching, that you can almost always have an MRI after a spinal fusion, especially with modern implants made from MRI-compatible metals like titanium. Though artifacts from hardware can make interpreting images near the fusion site challenging, requiring special techniques for clearer views, the key is that most surgical implants, screws, rods, cages used in the last 15 to 20 years are safe and won't cause harm during an MRI, but doctors use specific MRI protocols to minimize imaging issues from the metal. I don't know. My son has a full spinal fusion. Yeah. I don't know. I wish I didn't have to get him. Anyway, so then I posted proof of part of my MRI. Hi, Busy. Make sure you do a video correcting your misinformation. And please stop your little notebook on me. It's creepy. So degenerative end plate Schmorl's nodes or chronic minimal compression fractures are seen at the superior end plates of T10, T11, T12, L1. There's multi-level degenerative disc disease, including minimal disc herniations at T4, 5, and T7 through 8. T9 through 10 is described above. Hold on. Let me read the rest of that. I'm just so sick of this shit. Like, do you know after my hour-long walk yesterday in the sun, my whole fucking back was in one big knot? It was pretty bad. So the rest is there's multi-level degenerative disc disease, including minimal disc herniations. Oh, wait, I did read that one. There is minimal diffuse disc bulge measuring 1.5 millimeters in diameter. I don't know. It's a whole thing, you guys. Okay. If you want my whole MRI, I'll fucking show it, but there's no way to make this shit up. And it's really rather annoying. Anyway, she ends up saying that she has info from Satan, Hyde, and some other people. Someone named Lowe that I've never fucking talked to in my life. But I have the other side of the conversations from Satan and Hyde. Hyde didn't tell the world that she was just mad that people weren't donating to her. Hyde didn't tell the world that the day before she decided to pledge her undying love to Isaac Guest, I had asked if she was okay. Well, she said, Breezy never checked on me. So, bitch, Busy Little Bee, I expect you to start correcting your misinformation because I have DMs upon DMs upon DMs to go through with receipts. Fuck you, cunt. Anyways, all right, let's keep going. More of FFG being disgusting. I'm sorry, what was that about people's mothers? Hold on. Let's see where this starts. For a second there, I thought this was comparing normal people versus Yaba and Sam. This Warwick is obsessed with Yaba and Sam. Like, every minute of their day is dedicated to Yaba. It's a little insane. Savage, I'm sorry, but what was that about people's mothers? By the way, she put her former friend's entire fucking name in this right before she docks the photo and name of her mother. But yes, let's all pretend the patron saint of cigarette ashes has clean hands. So she says, and junkie and a massive this. You can run from state to state for the rest of your life. You'll always be a filthy, pill-popping clusterfuck of mental illness. And then she posted a photo and said, they sure do. Sandwiches and blow? What you doing tonight? H or just swallowing a handful of pills with vodka? Have fun either way. Say hi to blank for me. See, FFG is always accusing everybody else of being addicted or drunk or whatever else. But I think that's what she does. I think that's her nightly ritual. Pills and vodka, which explains why she's so fucking angry. Warwick is interesting to read. I can't believe they say half this stuff with a straight face. You know, a lot of FFG's tweets are so fucking hard to read. I'm going to be honest with you, but I'm so sick of her going to her audience like, I'm doing nothing wrong. These people are unhinged. They're insane. And her little cackle she does. Like, she is disgusting. She lost her first Twitter because of tweets like these. I remember she posted who she called Aloha Junkie's actual house on her Twitter. Anyway, she lost that account and now she has Not Franchi. She's probably going to lose that too. Okay, do we
Want foodie recaps? I have a thread from Lori of what happened January 15th. Press 1 to skip, press 2 to go on to like the clips and stuff. She's always mad. She's never not mad. Never. All right, hold on. 39 minutes in before she's, if you guys start pressing 1, I'll just quit. 39 minutes before she suddenly lost connection, ended the stream, showed hair while eating cheese-flavored chips. 6 hours before she qualifies for the next tier on Kick, is now saying the scooter will be $1,700. Yesterday it was $500. Talking about Scats being handsome and how she's not over him. Lies and said Scats is helping pay her bills. I did hear that. She said Salah's going to pay her bills and her rent next month. So why is she still asking for money from her Beezers? It doesn't make sense to me. Of course it is. She promised to send her mom $800 this month. Okay, hold on. There's more. Already fucking eating with fake hair exposed. Is she wearing a wig again? I know she didn't post, what was it, yesterday, but then she ended up going live, I think, like at some odd hour in the morning. People think she's seeing Natter again. Doesn't she put on the hair for him? And she was wearing the eye glitter. Says she has 6 more hours until she qualifies for next payment tier on Kick. She is really keeping up with everything. This is the most work she's done, making sure she's hitting all her hours on each place, seeing how much money she's made. The $500 from yesterday is now $1,700. This comment was ignored. Foodie Beauty Kick said, leak the group chat WhatsApp screenshots between DLF, Beats, Natter, and Karate Joe. Lori asked Gorlworld, is this tea or troll? It honestly wouldn't surprise me if they were all in a group chat together. Karate Joe was Foodie Beauty's mod, and it turns out he served time for crimes to children. That's as much as I feel like elaborating. It's just, I don't know, it's such a heavy topic first thing in the morning. Some days I can, cope a little bit easier. Today, I just don't want to. So anyways, Foodie defended him, called him her online, what was it, husband or boyfriend, and said that he did his time and he should be forgiven. Dragon Lord Frodo, this is what I've heard, got in trouble for harassing like a lesbian couple. He was stalking them, bothering them, harassing them. Natter's been to prison for stabbing people. Pete's plays with My Little Ponies. I mean, do I need to go on? And writes very weird fan fiction about Grape. I mean, they're all fucking weird, right? She says she doesn't compare herself to others. Then why do you feel the need for filters? Talking about Scats being very handsome. Oh, brother. Lies and said Scats is helping her with her bills. Rule number 1.5 is whatever Chantal says, the opposite is true. She says, why am I going to go on lolcow? I guess she regrets running her fat mouth. Defensive when someone in her chat asks how Scats is sending her money for her bills. Sorry, it was deleted before I got the screen grab. Lori said, this made me LOL. I prefer the term people of weight. Okay. She just admitted she's not over Scats because there's a lot of private things. We talk to each other. She says, I don't need an audition. I'm Foodie Beauty. Okay. Do you know if you search Fupa Boil, Foodie's photo comes up? I think it was Mrs. C who showed us in Discord, like she wanted to know like symptoms or whatever that Foodie was having. And she searched like Fupa Boil and Foodie's videos and face popped right up. I just thought you guys should know that. Try it out for research. Lori said, seek direction from a higher power. The Walking Dead is going to give us makeup tips. Oh gosh. No, thank you. I don't want to look like a tomato hooker. A tomato hooker.
W's World said, so she doesn't think that she should lose 300 or 400 pounds, but she definitely needs to have a tan face. Now, why would she need a tan face? Because she's trying to pretend that she is Arab. And she wants to catfish. And tan face, I guess that should be a new term. Tan face, and she wants these people to think she's something that she's not. Samantha said, ew, I was just scrolling through TikTok and Foodie is battling a dude and a small child. 1, please don't ever show up on my For You page again. 2, why are there always kids? I know she didn't plan it, but she didn't have to agree to it. I don't like that these people aren't going to look her up. And you know she's keeping people's information or whatever so she could DM them or message them later somehow. I don't think she should be around anybody's kids. If you're watching this, for one thing, please don't have your child on TikTok. The world is much scarier than you realize. I didn't even realize how scary the world was until being years on this platform, right? There's a lot of bad people out there, and Foodie Beauty is one of those bad people. If you are talking to her, ask her what she did to Sasa and what she allowed on her channel for others to do to that child. She's disgusting. She'll exploit your child too. Apparently this is the person and their kid, which they blurred out the face. Thank you, Girl Scout. Girl Scout said, stop exploiting children on the internet, Foodie. You should have ended the battle as soon as the child was brought on. She didn't because those creeps are still in her audience and still watching her. So FYI, if you have no idea what we're talking about, I'm just going to speak on this very briefly. There's a little girl in Salah's family named Sasa. And Foodie Beauty had this child up on her channel, and there was disgusting people in her chat making the most inappropriate comments that you do not say to a child. Like, they're disgusting perverts, PDFs outing themselves. They weren't blocked. Foodie Beauty was made aware of it, and then she kept putting Sasa up on her channel in different outfits. It was wrong. So at that point, Foodie knew what she was doing, right? There's no excuses. She was made aware, and she kept continuing to do that. So it was a choice. She doesn't care about your kid. She's a predator. She is. She is. Animals and children, the disabled animals and children. I agree with you. I tweeted a bunch of pics to one of the guys she battled on TikTok. Nicole. Is Nicole here? Hi, Nicole. Sometimes we have tough conversations here, but I always break it up with something to laugh about. Oh, this isn't the clip to make us laugh, though. Foodie says, who says my channel? I assumed it was going to be funny because I don't know, but it's not. She says, who says my channel can't be for kids? YouTube says, society says, common sense says, your content is 18 plus, trash, always has been. The fact that you'd even question whether it's for kids is alarming. You should never be anywhere near conversations about children, period. Your channel isn't for kids because you talk about threesomes, poop, fupa boils. I mean, you hoed yourself out for a pizza day after day. You think that's family friendly?
You're not missing the point. She shows children on YouTube. I showed a child on YouTube. So what's the problem?
She makes content for children. She makes content for kids. She makes
Okay, this is my personal channel and a child I'm trying to help in family.
But your
So I'm not
channel's
allowed to
not for
post someone's.
your channel's not for kids.
But who says? You're not missing the point. She shows children on YouTube. I showed a child on YouTube. So what's the problem?
She makes content for children. She makes content for kids. She makes
Okay, this is my personal channel and a
Have you ever heard, is she talking about Miss Rachel? Have you ever heard Miss Rachel talking about the stuff Foodie Beauty does? I mean, I've never watched her, but there are so many parents. I even know a family friend that's a therapist, and she loves Miss Rachel. That's her name, right? So I doubt all these people would be promoting them for their kids to watch or other kids to watch. And, you know, anyways, Foodie's delusional. Yo mama. I know there's a few times where he says things like he calls her out. Again, I still don't like him, but he's not necessarily so far up her fupa anymore,
which is interesting. Aaliyah said, oh, so wait, hold on. Is there comments? Yes. Mrs. Morris said, who's the Bob Ross idiot? Glammy, I don't know. She just is there. She's just there. Lord the Fruit Fly said, ah, look at her blink rate as she tries to process that he said her content is not for children. YouTube says, foodie. Shugal said, I almost fell out of my chair when she said that. This conversation was like watching two people trying to help a special needs person understand something so obvious. She's a danger to children and vulnerable people on the internet. They don't have ads on her videos anymore. YouTube says, foodie. They don't pay you anymore. Aaliyah said, oh, so Foodie got exactly what she wanted. Salah showed up on TikTok and saw her getting hit on by all these other scammers, and now they're back together? Go figure. Poopalicia said, Salah's not sharing the cow. He feels threatened by these younger and better-looking men. Miss Lori said he is not done draining her yet. Aaliyah said, far from it, and he'll play those games with her for as long as possible. He's just happy that he got her out of Syria, and I can't blame him, to be honest. Shugal said, seeing a couple of them openly admit they want a visa to Canada probably scared the crap out of him. He's like, no, I put 3 years into this beast. I must be first. I did see on one of her battles, she was talking about how much she poops or something, and then the guy on the screen said he had a friend that would be into her. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh. She looks so happy. That guy is envisioning her as a human toilet right now. You can't convince me otherwise. Tired F said, I'm far behind on her live and she's so pissed. This is Mads all over again. Same words, scenarios, and attitude. I think I have clips from her rage. In fact, I know I do. Just because she's as smart as a youngster doesn't mean it's appropriate for them. True. The house is my house. Thank God for metal roofs. I'll get you some better pics. My Roddy used her face as a plow and burrows in the snow. She comes inside and just her face is covered in snow. That sounds so cute. Queen Jellybean said, your fake man looks and acts like his parents were related. Oh, wait. Well, Foodie did say, I don't know if she was talking about everybody or Salah's family, but her words were they all marry their cousins. Anyways, he's not as good looking as you seem to think he is. It's just that if you stand a 3 next to a shapeless, bald, rotten-toothed blob, they start to look like an 8. It's the Duff effect. He looks like a 50-year-old. I say this all the time, but he looks like a 50-year-old with a corn and coke addiction. And booze addiction. Like, he's bloated. Every time I see him, his hairline is trying to leave. I mean, it's almost out the door. I don't think he's as hot as she thinks he is. I mean, he's better looking than her. Anybody is, though. Like he said, it's funny. The only thing she cares about is how good looking he is, shallow. You know what's crazy? I truly feel like I have the entire package. Like, my boyfriend to me is the most handsome man on this planet. Like, I think he's the best looking man I have ever seen in my life. I don't know. He's like perfect to me, right? But like beyond his looks, he's kind, he's caring, he listens, he's protective, he respects me. He loves God, loves family, loves his country. You know, I could go on and on about all the positives, you know? But for Foodie, it's just Salah's looks. Big Bertha Jean said she's a weeble wobble that falls down. One day she's going to fall down and no one's going to be around. Her mom will check on her like 5 days later, and it's not going to be a good sight. I think Shani had a life alert. Foodie probably needs one. Samantha said, how can she look at that pic and say, oh my God, I look great? She looks like the ground has a pimple. She does. She looks like a pothole. That's what I see. A big pothole. All right. Foodie Beauty's international TikTok marriage broker. TikTok battles part 2. Let's watch a little bit of this, you guys.
Chantel's dating service. Is anyone single here? We can matchmake.
Help me with this matter. Let's be united and help each other.
See? I'm gonna be in trouble now.
A black hole. It's only 7 minutes, so we're just gonna watch the whole thing. Stay with me.
Hello.
Hello.
Where are you from?
Canada. You?
Yeah, I'm from Syria. Kannst du Deutsch?
Oh, Syria. Syria.
Syria. I'm الدنيا.
English?
bisschen English, Turkish, Deutsch, Germany, Turkish, Arabic, Kurmanji.
Me, English and شوي عربي.
شوي عربي. ما
This
اسمك؟
is from Eyelash, by the way. I like their channel. If a mod can link the channel, I'd appreciate it.
ما اسمك؟ What is your name?
مريم.
أهلا مريم راسي. You Muslim?
الحمد لله.
I love you. I love you. What are you?
41.
ما شاء الله good.
Yeah.
كندا good. شو؟
كندا حلوة.
في مصاري.
مصاري.
She said it's good to you, but if you look for her words, she said that it's a shithole, and she wished that she didn't even have to be there, and her family didn't have to live there either.
Yeah, maybe.
أنا أبحث عن فتاة كندية. أنا في ألمانيا لكني لست مرتاح. أبحث عن فتاة كندية تتزوج وتطالعني.
Oh. I understood that.
طالعني من عندي. خذوني إليها.
Okay.
أريد فتاة معها فلوس تتزوجني وتأخذني إليها.
He must sleep with curlers in his hair, right? Like big giant rollers to get it to go backwards like that. Sorry, don't mind me.
تأخذني إليها.
You want the visa?
أنا زوجي في سوريا.
زوجك أنت سوري أم كندي أم من أين دولة؟
زوجي my زوجي in Syria. Me Canada.
I don't know, but Canada is forever going to be Canadia to me now.
Me
Canadia.
go Syria.
It is embarrassing.
أنت تتحدثين اللغة العربية بعد ما تزوجتِ من زوجك ولا قبل؟
ما بعرف.
أنا منوتة. أنت تتحدثين اللغة العربية من قبل أن تتزوجي بزوجك العربي أم من بعد؟
Did you speak Arabic before or after you married your Arab husband?
Okay.
كبسوا شغلوا له. عيب عليكم.
No
problem. What is your name? فادية.
English to Arabic. I learned Arabic from my husband who is Syrian.
سوري عربي. No problem.
Okay.
Learned Arabic from my husband who is Syrian.
تعلمت اللغة العربية من زوجي وهو سوري.
جيد. أنا.
Yeah, he wants a visa.
أنا كنت أن أتي إلى كندا ولكني مسكوني في ألمانيا وبقيت بألمانيا منذ 2 سنين. أريد أن أكمل إلى كندا وقالوا يجب أن تتزوج فتاة كندية من أجل أن هي تأخذك. هل لديك فتاة تقبل فيني تتزوجني وأنا جيد وكويس وليس لدي أي مشاكل؟
I wanted to come to Canada, but I was arrested in Germany and have been in Germany for 2 years. I want to continue to Canada, and they said I must marry a Canadian girl in order for her to take me. You have a girl who would accept me and marry me. I am good and have no problems.
لديك فتاة.
He's been arrested. He's right up your alley.
فتاة جميلة عمرها لا يهمني كبيرة صغيرة المهم جميلة ومسلمة أو مسيحية أوكي ليس بروبلم ليس مشكلة.
Okay, so he's looking for a wife to go to Canada and he just wants her to be Muslim and have a pretty face. He doesn't care if she's fat.
عربي احكي عربي شوي.
So
لماذا يكتبون عنها يكدون؟ شوف اللي عنده بيجي لعندها واللي عندي بيروحوا لعندها بيكتبوا لها وكلها بدنا بنقطع بعض وما بنحب بعض لان كلاب أغلب ناس بالعالم نحن مو كلنا بعضنا.
أنت تبحث عن زوجة كندية جميلة.
You look like a hippopotamus. You have the brains of a bird. You may as well stay in your hole because soon you will not be here. You are simply a complete fool with severe. What is this from? With severe megalomania? You are the devil, or to make a long story short, you are the scum of mankind. Oh. Even if you'll launch rockets at us or threaten Galilee with your friends from Syria and Iran, even if you'll drop here more, I know that there's no despair here. Together we will overcome the trouble. Okay, I'm going to read the rest of this when I get off because it seems really good.
الوجه ومسلمة.
She is falling for him.
أو مسيحية أوكي no problem.
I googled it.
Inshallah.
حسدوا ساعديني بهذا الموضوع. دعونا نكون يدا واحدا ونتساعد. حبوا بعضا وساعدوا بعضا.
Help me with this matter. Let's be united and help each other.
Yeah, let's not say we did. See? I'm going to be in trouble now. He, you know what? He didn't think I'm married because a married woman probably wouldn't be doing. I'm just saying I'm married because I'm not looking for anybody, you know? Well, there you go. If you want someone,
Then why are you doing this? If you're not looking for anybody, why are you on Arab TikTok? Mainly talking to men who want to get to Canada. You know, I really had no idea. I've learned so much. Before I was in my own little bubble, but you know, and if I didn't see things happen, I didn't know that it existed pretty much. But I have learned so many people want to run to Canada and they're just looking for foodie beauties. And she's perfect for them, right? Lisa said at Kick, do you know that one of your partners is also a documented animal abuser several times over in Canada? Foodie shouldn't be on any platform where she has her 5th unspayed, neglected cat that she's going to abandon again. What does she say to him at 5:29? Okay, hold on.
Chantel's dating service. Is anyone single here? We can.
وكلنا بنقطع بعض. أغلب ناس بالعالم نحن مو كلنا بعضنا.
أنت تبحث عن زوجة كندية جميلة الوجه ومسلمة.
Okay, let me see. The irony. They tagged Mo Translates. I'm going to bookmark this to stay tuned. Mo was translating some of the things people were saying. I think I retweeted it. Oh, by the way, Foodie was on Kick promoting U.S. citizens to use their Second Amendment against ICE. She was promoting violence. I do have a clip, but I don't even think I want to play it. Carrie said, girl, you don't have a boil. You've got the syphilis. I told you weeks ago, you keep messing with the syphilis animal and you keep getting sores. Stop being stupid. Syphilis symptoms in women vary by stage. Primary brings a single painless sore on your parts, mouth, or rectum with swollen nearby nose. Secondary stage features a non-itchy rash, often on hands and feet, flu-like symptoms, fever, sore throat, fatigue, aches, patchy hair loss, and moist wart-like lesions. Oh my gosh. In the genitals and mouth areas, those symptoms can disappear. The infection remains. Early treatment with antibiotics is crucial to prevent severe damage in later stages, which can affect the heart, brain, and bones. This is my PSA to you out there. Don't have casual, meaningless, reckless sex. Okay? I know things are tempting, but if you think about it, Foodie Beauty got 3 STDs. She said from Natter, right? She gave him half of her antibiotics, never finished her full course or full dosage. And so after that, she still had these things and continued sleeping around Canada, paying for sex with married men. If there's one Foodie Beauty out there, there's 500 more, okay? Seriously, if you're young, please don't be listening to me if you're not over the age of 18. But like, require that your partners get tested. Seriously, do you want all these lesions and patchy hair loss and a fever, a sore throat, fatigue, and aches? Do you want a rash on your hands and feet? I don't know why she would go back to him after all this, but she does. I mean, she must enjoy it.
I hate being itchy. Let me tell you. Mo said, Pinky is up. Nobody is stealing my man, quoting Chantel. Girl says people on Twitter rage and post pictures of her with harsh filters. She says Salah doesn't even like skinny and doesn't want her to lose all the weight. Nobody posts pictures of her with harsh filters. Bad Seed does it where she removes the filter and you could see just how Chantel's skin, it looks like gravel. It does.
People who think that men only want skinny women are so dumb. You say that, you know, the people who hate fat women with men, I swear it happened to them that a fat, beautiful woman stole their man and they're salty about it. That's what happened.
No.
Yeah, right? YouTube lover.
We don't want death fat women, Free the People said.
Yeah, true.
I've always heard men say that like they don't word things very nicely, but I've heard multiple men say that they don't want to F like bones, right? Like they like a little meat. But this is beyond a little like thighs or hips, you know, or a little tummy. This is like super, super morbidly obese death fat.
Oh, they're all mad now, see? You can't steal shit. They don't like a confident, beautiful woman. Now they're gonna go all be mad and ragey and post pictures of me on Twitter, like with a harsh filter, or when I'm not looking like all put together like everyone in the world. Come online.
When do you ever look put together?
People, no makeup, nothing done.
Hi, Susan.
Please, most of you don't even cam up at all. Yeah, petty spaghetti. Bye, Cinders. You're not even subscribed. Sexualizing an animal? You people are sick in the effing head.
You're sick for letting your cat hump you and doing those hand motions. You're sick for letting her stay in heat so you can help her when she's in need. You're a pervert, Chantal. You're a fucking pervert.
You people are really sick in the head. Insecure, yeah, sure. Projecting. Exactly.
Okay.
Nobody's stealing my man. Nobody steals my man. At the end of the day, he would. Sorry, you can subscribe if you want to speak Arabic. You can get out of here.
Oh.
Bye.
Pays men to be with her.
I see you,
so
girl. Yes,
confident.
you have the sub thing. I'm skinny, but I agree. A lot of skinny women think they're hot just because they're skinny. Salah doesn't even like skinny. Like, he wants me to be healthier, but not like, he doesn't, you know what I mean?
He doesn't like skinny, but the picture is circulating that he shared with that very skinny woman that was sleeping next to him in bed. Kubella's not the size of you. He said he loved her and at least he could carry her. All the videos and pictures he sent her, none of those women looked like you.
Saying he doesn't want me to lose like all the weight, but it's not about what he wants anyway. It's what I want. It's my body.
Anyways, your hair's sticking out. Lisa said she's 41. I mean, I showed you guys me with no makeup on in bed with my dog. I think the only thing I seriously struggle with is, well, what most women do, right? Like, I don't know. I freak out when I see myself in a reflection and, you know, like mirrors and all that stuff. Like when you see yourself in the window of something and it like blows you up 3 times the size, or I see my shadow, I'm like, ah, I feel huge, but I don't know. I would say I have far more confidence than Chantel. How about you out there? She's so insecure that she has to change her entire looks. She has to cosplay a religion that she really has no interest in being, right? Like, she's not really a Muslimah. She doesn't want to get closer to Allah. If she was, why is she still behaving like this? This is her back hump that she totally does not have. We have a lot of these pictures. Yeah, you don't have one hump, you have many. You have 5. And why is it so lopsided? Maybe she's giving herself scoliosis. Like, it's all, well, you can't really tell. It's not like you could see her spine, but is it supposed to be so lopsided? Genuinely curious. Savage said Humble Stiltskin or Joe Camel, since the law likes to saddle up and ride to the nearest ATM. Oh my gosh. I just had that Billy Ray Cyrus song stuck in. Oh, how did it go? Oh, my horses. Anyways, okay, I don't want it stuck in my head. Yes, this is what she looks like, but he's thinner and has less humps and has a thigh gap. Ever since the camel bite, the bra strap is made of steel. I'm surprised that it can hold up. Anyways, it's all one big lump. She looks like a boil. Jess said, I'm catching up on foodie through reaction channels, and girl keeps changing prices on things. One day to the next, in my Bailey Sarian voice, suspish. First kitty spay was $2,000 to $800 to $400 to $260 to $280. Her scooter was $1,200 in Syria to $600 yesterday to $1,700 today. Foodie Beauty said, I'm sorry, but I'm not paying $800 for her to be fixed. No way. Which to me means if Miss Kitty has an emergency, she's going to be put to sleep and placed in a box or bag. Foodie Beauty said she's got pet insurance, but do I believe it? Nope. If she does, sometimes the policy won't cover it all. Trust me. We had insurance for our Shiza girl, and she was diagnosed with cancer out of the blue. I'm so sorry, Jess. The treatments were so expensive, insurance couldn't cover it all. It's like human insurance. You still have to pay sometimes. Chantel's an idiot. She doesn't care about the little baby. I hate BG as a name. Foodie Beauty's brain can only do 2 to 3 letter names. Out of all the suggestions she got, Kitten is a prop, the scooter is a grift for more cash. It's 1:16 and she's back to simping for McShits. I feel Kitty is plotting to delete Foodie Beauty via CPAP switch. She is. That's why she keeps turning it off. I followed you back, Jess. Foodie has everything. She has money for everything but to get her cat spayed. And I do want to say she is one of those people who'd be like, oh, well, I'm not paying that. I remember I worked this emergency shift at this specialty vet clinic. And I had just moved from this vet clinic where we basically only saw like puppies and kittens, and we did spays and neuters and vaccines. Anyways, I went into specialty, and I remember the first time my heart was broken there. I worked the emergency shift, and this dog came in. The owner brought it in. It was hit by a car. And we have to have them sign something, say, like, do you want us to resuscitate in the event of XYZ, you know? And then you give an estimate on the emergency services. And I remember the guy, he was such a dick. He was like, well, it's a stupid dog's fault. It ran into the street. I'm not paying that. If the dog's going to be so stupid to get hit by a car, like, I'm not going to bail it out. And I remember my heart was so broken. I'm like, you're not going to try and save your dog? Like, it didn't know any better, right? I don't know. Dogs, I think, oftentimes, like, have not a care in the world, right? And they don't associate cars with danger. It's our job to keep them safe and to keep them out of the street. She spends $800. Anyways, Foodie reminds me of that guy, right? I remember how he looked. I remember he had these expensive ass jeans on, these sunglasses with diamonds. He had a Rolex. Like, it was in an area where, I don't know, a lot of, anyways, I'm not going to go into it. But he had money for all these things, but he wasn't going to pay money for his dog to get emergency treatment. So the dog was euthanized, which fucking sucks. Anyways, it's people like that. If you can't commit to emergency vet bills and things like that, please don't get an animal. Please don't. Trashy Girlie said, the big ass cherry was mad as fuck last night. Girl, YouTube are keeping notes on her behavior, and now she's messing up her bag on Lil Cow Live. Well, they officially messed it up. There was a lot of people watching, but I think after I play a certain clip for you, a lot of you guys are going to check out. I am too. Beck's been through enough. Beck was fighting for their life. They don't need to be involved in Amberlynn's games. Okay, Enigma said, what happened? I'm getting to that eventually. Enigma asked, what happened to her being in so much pain?
She doesn't know what Sharia law is. She lived in the Middle East for 3 years and knows nothing about the laws there. The law is based on Islamic scriptures. She should really learn about it. Or is it Sharia? I don't know what they're trying to say.
Same thing with your house. If you clean your house, you don't need to have all those sprays. But I like them anyways. I double down.
Thank you.
I saw a
Hey.
picture of my frog butt and I laughed because I do have a frog ass. It's like melted.
I wasn't trying to make anybody sad. I was trying to make a point. Like, there's douchey people out there who have money for like $200 jeans and shoes and all that stuff, but they won't spend any money on their animals, right? Like, to me, animals are family. I would sell a kidney to help my animals. I would sell an arm. I would sell whatever.
Home with me tonight. And no, I'm not on crack. Better to be clean. Like, same thing with your house. If you clean your house, you don't need to have all those sprays. But I like them anyways. I double down. I saw a picture of my frog butt and I laughed because I do have a frog ass. It's like melted. You're going home with me tonight. And no, I'm not on crack.
It sure seems like it. If you have a fupa boil, how are you just throwing yourself down and dancing around? I would assume it would be painful. You said it's the size of a golf ball. How can you see it?
I'm just hyper. You brought sushi?
They are children.
Pieces back in the day when the hadiths were written, I have no idea. But for me, I'm not going to focus on those things. What exactly? Like,
Okay, so she's picking and choosing what she wants to listen to. Okay, I thought this was funny. Found a scooter. I like Michael Furberger's brain. It's a good time. All right, Top Von B said, this vulgar glutton who devours culture's attention, food, and has zero decency and is a desperate old hag. At this point, she's just noise, shit, and grease, for real. Go to Chat BPD or BPT YouTube. They're making some really good videos. Thank you. So here's a clip from it. I don't know why I can't. Chat BPD. There we go.
What kind of chat I have? Right, teardrop. He's brainwashed, and it's probably like the nasty words are probably shocking. And you see this finger? Shove it up your fucking hairy ass. You know, if you see someone being nasty to your girlfriend, are you not going to want to block them if you're their mod?
Don't come in here and call me a cunt for my life choices, because I will block you. Plain and simple. Thank you.
Oh, okay, I'm blocking this person.
Her mouth.
Beesfinity and Bees yawned. People say I look like Buzz Lightyear. Just like everyone else is
She
being mean
does.
to you. People can be mean to you, I will admit. Salah takes pleasure in that. Don't you?
Yeah, she was skinny compared to now. Hey, Kez.
You know, so that's probably what it is. I want to try to be more positive in my channel. I don't think that really disrespectful comments, you know, should be tolerated. I don't think so.
I am sick of people with busted faces looking like a 500 miles of rough road. People with 80s hairdos coming for me saying I'm desperate and that nobody wants me except for money. Bitch, I'm fucking hot.
I don't think it will.
Bitch, I'm fucking hot. I don't know. The herp outbreak. Look at this. This looks actually painful. Hold on. Is it going to let me replay it?
Plain and simple. Thank you.
Yikes. I think this was the time she was smoking meth or something too. So she had an outbreak and a burn. Yikes. Fat Kid Cool said, watching Foodie ricochet between loving and loathing slaw is like being trapped in a busted carnival ride. Violent, chaotic, and guaranteed to make you insanely nauseous. True. This one carnival ride sticks out to me. My sister always used to make me go on it. What was it called? The Zipper? I don't know. You were in a cage and you spinned in circles in the air around and around and around. And it felt like I was taking a big risk every time I went on it. Like, yeah, we're in a cage, but it sounds like the cage is about to fall off the actual zipper. Anyways, apparently Rev wasn't lying about one thing. The house is actually condemned. Rumor has it Shani is still in the hospital, but no word on where Rev is. I believe Wookie said, yep, Wookie said he's in the hospital too for right now. I wonder if they're together or if they're gonna, well, see, in my head, she said he's in a hospital too. For some reason, I was thinking shelter. I'm like, well, what if they went to a shelter together? Anyways, hopefully they're in 2 separate hospitals far away from each other and they won't know how to reconnect. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I picture them just living on the porch. Shenanigans said, okay, this is from Barbecue Chicken's video. Foodie beauty animal abuser back at it again with her ODD.
But like Snow, probably. You will never hear me explain to anybody again in life about my pet care. If you're so concerned, call the authorities, the fucking OSPCA, have them investigate. Otherwise, shut the fuck up and get out of my chat forever. Like, I'm never, ever explaining myself. It's not your business.
I read the first
Yeah, exactly.
part
If you're so concerned of her getting fixed right away, send me $1,600. Send me $800. Go for it. I'm not fucking paying that. That's why. That's a ridiculous price as a pet owner to have to pay to fix your pet. They can kiss it all the way to the moon and back. Thank you. I will never pay that. I don't care. You can call me an animal abuser all day. You can sit on live for 3 hours. You can call me an animal abuser. You can judge me for ordering food. I don't give a shit. I'm not paying $800 to fix my cat. I refuse. She will stay horny before I pay $800. Yeah. But like Snow.
I hate her. Her cat's going to get pyometra, which is really painful and deadly. Look it up, you guys, if you don't know what it is. Oh my God. Shenanigans said she will stay horny before I pay $800. Wow. They said, of course you aren't going to pay it. You don't care about any pets you've had. They're just props for your channel. True animal lovers just aren't like you. That part right there. Would you not do anything to get your cat or dog treatment? Or to get spayed? Like, I'd sell everything I owned if something happened to Chachi or Coco and, you know, there was emergency funds. There would be no, oh, just put him down. There would be no, oh, well, I'm not paying it. There would be, I'm selling limbs. Does anybody need any? I hate her. She has money for everything but the most important things, which is insane to me. All right, hold on. I got off my Twitter somehow. Oh my gosh, I hear Coco howling at the door, you guys. Where is it? F my life. We might have to do a part 2. All right, let me try to smash through these things. My daughter's texting me, mother. I hear Coco howling. I probably should have started earlier. Oh, we still have a lot to go, I think. Oh, well, we're just going to try and knock it out. Hold on. I'm so sick of seeing Amberlynn's camel toe. I'm so sick of seeing it. Oh, shit. You know? The clip is living rent-free in my head. Hold on. Oh, this is proof Hurl doxed me. Busy showed proof that Hurl is fickle fuck and bragged about doxing me, which is so fucking sick to me, you guys, when I stop to think about it. Like, Hurl acted like she was fighting for my cause and told me these stories that made me open up to her and trust her, right? She would tell me about her supposed addict brother, her mother who was in and out of the hospital. I don't know, all kinds of things. And it turned out it was all one big lie. It's insane to me. Busy says Hurl knows exactly who Breezy is, which is why she doxed her. So Hurl, you can no longer deny that you're fickle fuck, because I do have more to show on you. All right, hold on, you guys. Press 1 if you're okay with doing a part 2, or press 2 if you just want me to smash it out. Let me know. Part 2 would have to be this afternoon, like maybe around 12 or 1. I know, then don't have an animal. Zipper flipped upside down. Yes! Speaking of Amber, did anyone see the recent Locale episode? Yes, she quit and blocked everyone but Keem. Yeah, and it ended up coming out that it was all a script anyways. 2? Okay. All right, so let's remember where we were. I'm not going to close out my screen, but just in case, we had just watched Foodie Beauty bragging about not paying for her cat to be spayed. And if she's just going to let her be horny, deal with it. All right, you guys, I'm going to come back. Give me like 3 hours or so. I'll set up a stream when it gets closer. So at least you guys will have like, I don't know, a 30-minute heads up. I don't want to smash through it because there's so much more good stuff to cover, honestly. So stay tuned. I'll be back, I promise. I just got to take the dogs out and feed my daughter breakfast and everything. I got a mom. And she's the most important thing in my life. So I'm coming back. Part 2 to be continued. I have more shit to talk. Thank you to my amazing mods and Breezy Bunch members. Thank you, Mrs. M, for the super chat. And thank you, Be Kind, for gifting the memberships. If you're a Breezy Bunch member, and whether you were gifted it or not, or you bought the membership, please reach out to me and you can join our Discord. All right, I'll see you guys in a few hours. Goodbye.